Yo, higher levels. I'm ready to wage war with the devils. I came with the pitchfork and the shovels. You could save all the close shaves for bevel. Landmines, ground where you stand is unsettled. Landslides, your fate in my hand. Ball my fist and you die. Sugar Ray and Duran. Scratch that, Hitman, Tommy Hearn and Duran. The impact, same as a mic inside my hand. It's intact. I know you eager for the wreck. I suggest you fall back and you never. Higher levels, can't reach my cloud. Nobody could sound like Giles. Used to think it held me back, but it's holding me down. I've been the king, ain't no need for the crown. Foot off the ground, I'ma take. Yeah, yo, slow steps to your death. Everybody gather round for the wreck. Ain't no telling what y'all do for a check. Probably wear a skirt, hair got barrettes. Can't forget your purse, money, place your bets. But be wise, it's not common these days to use your mind. Niggas thinking it's similar to a hive. Robots just following the design. Last planet from the sun coast.
Yeah,
man. Reason that these niggas getting by.
Play with today, man. Had to go up here and get up here, dog. Ain't even got time to play around. It's gonna be like a shorter stream today. Serge, was good? What up? What up? What up, Serge? What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, man. We outside today. We outside. You know, another Monday. You know what I'm saying? Had to run to the barbershop and everything. Get my life together, man. I was wolfing it for a minute, dog. Like, I'm talking like, I thought I could go on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I can't do this, but I got hit up by barber, man. Salute to T-Lo, man. Had to go, you know, link up with him and everything. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good, Vicky? Appreciate you dropping in. As always, man. Shouts to Vicky, man. Shouts to Vicky. How's everybody doing this Monday? Like I said, this is going to be like a shorter stream and everything just because I started late. But like I said, that's all on me. Ain't nobody's fault but mine. You know, still doing my little seafood fast and everything. Had some mackerel this morning before I went to the barbershop. Then I came home, had some cheese eggs and like some herring, you know, with some kombucha, you know, just trying to, you know, health is wealth. So I'm trying to get my mind right and also trying to budget the grocery list. You know how that be. And I'm like, you know, getting these is kind of cheaper than your average groceries and everything. Just trying to endure the pain of all that. It's just about to finish work. That's right, Vicky. I forgot. Yeah, around this time you finishing work and all that stuff. Around this time right now, I would be probably like 2 hours away from finishing work. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing good this Monday. If you guys missed the live stream, we did a live stream on Sunday too yesterday. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? That live stream went on for like almost 4 hours, I think. But we had a good time as always, man. But I wanted to pull it today. Today I ain't really got no plot. I ain't really got no theme. As you guys can see in the title and everything, I ain't got no videos pulled up or nothing. Just making sure everybody's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people I care about that are in pain right now. You know, salute to the dopest community and people outside the dopest community. So I'm just trying to check on everybody's well-being, making sure everybody good. Place for everybody to pull up, talk, have a conversation. You know, with life happening the way life is happening. You know, situation. You know, I try to use the platform to help people as much as I can. You said I did sneak off yesterday, need to sleep. Now I feel you on that, man. I already know how it was yesterday, man. We was live for a minute. I didn't even realize how live and like how late it was until like I think it was Smooth and like Lou. They were like, man, this time is like went by, and I looked. I was like, yo, we going on like 4 hours. Usually our streams are like 3.5. I ate my leftover dinner last night, which was a giant pretzel bread, golden crisp chicken. Wait, what? Hold on. a giant pretzel bread, golden crispy chicken breast, and bacon bit macaroni and cheese. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to envision that. Serge? All right, so pretzel bread, okay, so pretzel bread with chicken breast on the side with bacon mac and cheese. Got you. Okay, I'm thinking of like this big pretzel with all this stuff in it. Yeah, I know, Vicky, that right there. Yeah, that sounds like something serious right there. It sounds like something that'll put you down too. Like you have some of that, man, you ain't getting back up. It's over for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, But definitely enjoy it, man. Enjoy your food and everything. I've been trying to like cut out the carbs and everything. Like me and my wife, we're kind of going on this fast together. We're going at our own pace and everything. But then like I was downstairs before I started my live stream yesterday. That's another reason why I was late. I was going downstairs and I saw like these iced cinnamon rolls, man, that she had got from Publix. It was like a big cinnamon roll and it had like a big thing of icing on it. I'm just looking at it and it came in a 4-pack. So I went upstairs. I told my wife, I was like, hey, we doing this fast? Like what's this? She was like, well, with us doing this fast, I had to have something like before we started. I was like, bet. I went right downstairs and I crushed it before I did the live stream yesterday. So I'm trying to get everything out the way, you know, trying to get right. Cause I'm trying to only do this fast like consistently for like 5 to 7 days, you know, cause then when I do the fast, my cravings for like sugar and everything will go away. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cut my sugar cravings, you know, get that out the way. You know how it is, because when you eat a lot of sugar, your body starts to fiend for the sugar. I'm trying to get that out. I don't want to fiend for the sugar no more. I'm trying to take back my mind and everything. You know what I'm saying? Trying not let food have a hold on me. So that's all that is right there, man. I know it's going to be a fight, especially being at work. I burn like over 1,000 calories just at work alone. So that's how it be. Use a complete fast from food. Nah, it's a seafood fast. Like I said, it pertains, like it has mackerel. It's gonna be mackerel, herring, and like your favorite, Lou, sardines. It's gonna be all three of those. So I already seen, like I was looking at it on like ChatGPT and everything about how it should start my regimen, and it said like what the mackerel being like the lightest. It was saying like do the mackerel first, or was it the yeah, it was do the mackerel first and then the herring because it's more filling, and then the sardines at the end of the day. So I'm building food around that. So while I'm at work, I'm gonna have the mackerel, and then like when I get to like lunchtime at work, my version of lunchtime, because y'all know I start working like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So around like 10 o'clock ish, I'll probably have the herring, and then I'll be good until I get off at like 1, and then I'll come home, and then I'll have the sardines, whatever I have the sardines with, and that pretty much the omega-3s and everything, and all that other good stuff, the B12s, all that, it just works in your favor. I try to get everything out the way and then end up buying more. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing about it, man. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But this is what I learned, y'all. Like all 3 fishes that I hate. What? Oh my goodness. A sardine fast is excellent for your health. Oh yeah, but it's like that's what I'm saying, Lou. It won't even only just sardines, because I was looking strictly at sardines, but I was like, hold up, mackerel got more omega-3s than sardine does. So I looked at mackerel, sardines, and herring, and I saw all 3 of them have health benefits. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to just indulge in all 3 of those, you know, because I get tired of just sardines themselves. I was kind of getting tired of them anyway. Then I found out I was eating the wrong sardines that weren't good for me. So I had to go through, you know, shouts to King Oscar, you know, and then like I think my wife got Fisher's wife or Fisherman's wife, whatever it's called. She's got that stuff right there. I don't think I could do that. I don't mind mackerel, but the other 2 are no. What, man? Come on, man. I gotta get with it, man. You gotta get some good quality sardines, man. Good quality sardines. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta have the bones. You gotta have the scales. You know, because that's where like, you know, the vitamins and everything are. But what I realized, y'all, it's just like when it comes to life in general. Like I realize if I'm trying to get like, you know, be better like spiritually, emotionally, you know, physically, and all that stuff, you got to get your mind right first. That's where it starts. So you got to like invest in your brain, you know what I'm saying? Invest in like your mental in order to get everything else right. You get your mental right, everything else just comes to fruition, because like when your mind is thinking on another level, you start seeing things and opportunities you never seen before. But it's hard to do that when stress is clouding your mind. And then your diet, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know, like when you get stressed, a lot of times we eat because we get stressed, and then we eat food that's not good for our brain, and then it puts us in a deeper, you know, level of stress. And then we have our vices, whether it's alcohol, whether it's weed, and all that stuff. So then we sink lower and lower, then the depression gets lower and lower and lower. So it's like, yo, I don't want to be in that category. So it's like I'm trying to invest in my mind, and it's been working since I've been doing it, you know. So, you know, I'm blessed and I'm fortunate to like, you know, because I was on these type of journeys when I was like in my 20s and everything. I had my time where I was just reading a whole lot of books and everything, and I was like, what was the difference during that time? And I was like, oh, it was my diet. It's what I was eating, you know what I'm saying, what I was staying away from. And I'm trying to get back into that mentality just at an older age with more wisdom. So that's all that is, man. And I got my homeboy at work, you know, we be doing fast and everything together. I think he's trying to be like a what is it, nutritionist or something like that. He's going to school to go and be one of those people. I think it's like a nutritionist or something like that. Like he's become obsessed with that type of stuff. He be putting me on the things. He's the one that put me on the sardines, because I was like, man, I want to take some fish oil. He's like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I got off fish oil. I mean sardines. And I was like, for real, out the can? He's like, yeah. So I started fucking with that. And then from there, it led me to other things. But yeah, everybody doing good though. Lou, you doing good? All is well. Like you in pain? Are you feeling better? You know, had to come out here and do this live stream. And then another thing that pushed me to do this live stream, I saw shouts to Laurel. I saw Laurel's comment on Impatient. I know she pulled us to the live stream yesterday, but I wanted to actually have this live stream for her as well to pull up and holler at us and everything. I know people going through it. Kate, what up? What up? What up? Hey Kate, man, I gotta holler at you, man. Kate, come to the front. Come to the front. Yo, Pete, and I realize I've been saying the name wrong too. Pete and Baz, man. I kept saying boss. Pete and Baz. Dog. Man. Their following, dog, is wild. Y'all wanna know something funny? The whole time we were live streaming yesterday, and y'all know we did a Pete and Baz live reaction yesterday. The whole time we was live streaming, nobody from that community pulled up into the live stream, which I wanted them to do. The second the live stream is over, I'm seeing all these new comments to the Pete and Baz video. I'm like, where were you during the live stream? Because I want to talk to them on live. I don't want to go in the comments. I want to talk to them live. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to hear. What happened? Backsliding a little bit, pain and pretty. Dang, Lou, gosh. Do you know what it is? Like, is it something like, is it just like dealing with everything that happened, or is it something that's new? And I know you was counting down the hours to take them last time. Now I saw a good Kate. On Sundays we do the live streams later. You know what I'm saying? The live streams on Sundays are like 3 o'clock, which is like 8 or 9 o'clock y'all time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be expecting to see you and other people pull up to those streams because I'm aware of the time difference. I like seeing y'all on Monday is what I expect, but seeing y'all on Sunday, it'll be like really rare. You know what I'm saying? I get it though. But yeah, Kate, they was cooking me in the comments. They still are. I haven't responded to any of them yet, but I did see them and I'm aware of them. And I think where the disconnect was like, it's just where, I don't know, it's like if you listen to Pete and Baz, but you don't listen to rap, I understand why we have this friction with each other, or we have this disagreement, you know what I'm saying? But when you listen to rap and like hip hop and all that stuff, and then you hear that, you look at it different than other people. Because we were mainly talking about flow switches. They were saying they heard flow switches. I said, not really. I said there's a difference in expanding your flow pocket and actually switching the flow. It's like jumping on a different train or walking to the front and the back of the train. It's stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, differences, opinions. And of course, you know how it is with like the UK hip hop scene and the US hip hop scene. We rate things differently, So, but it is what it is, man. I had fun, man. I'm going to do some more reactions to theirs, though. I'm going to put some more reactions up here. And then we got some other stuff. I got some requests yesterday from y'all that I got to put on the channel as well that I'll probably have dropping I'm realistically Wednesday, so heard Ren and Webby are coming out with some more stuff. And like I was saying in the last stream too, Kate, like with the whole impatient, it's actually impatient, not impatient, but my whole angle was about being patient. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, man. But it's all good, though. I left it up there and everything. I left the reaction up there for everybody to see. But then I pinned the comment that somebody had like broke it down to me. I pinned it up there. So people that come to the comments trying to let me know what it really means, they already see the comment. So, yep. But how everybody doing, man? You doing good, Kate? All is well? You good? Peripheral neuropathy. Oh my god. Why you just oh dang, I didn't even see the rest of it. You threw it all out there at once. I'm sorry if they cooked you. I hope not that, man. Nah, it's all good, Kay. I love it, man. I love the cooking, man. It's like I enjoy like debates about like rap. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy debates, but it's just like typing isn't really my thing when it comes to that. I want to talk to you. I don't want to type with you, because when I type to you and I make references, you have time to go listen to that reference and then backtrack your statement. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like you could tailor your statement to be better, to make you seem more informed than you actually are, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? I could tell them stuff off the top of my head if we're having a debate, but if we're in the comments, you could take a day or two, do your research, come back, and then alter, your response that you was going to originally have for me if I wouldn't have gave you those references. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to address it like straight up. It's twofold. I had a major flare a few weeks ago that I had it. Dang, gosh. Help, but it seemed like it was flaring up again. My joints are swollen and painful. Also trying new medication. Oh my goodness, man. Man, new medication, man. It's crazy. Hopefully they don't misdiagnose you, or they didn't misdiagnose you. That's wild though, Lou. Yeah, definitely get some rest, man. For sure, get some rest. I hope the stream helps as much as it can. That's a big reason why I be doing these streams on Mondays. just for like people's mental health and everything, somewhere people could come and talk about their problems. I know it's like a lot of people that be in the live stream, you know, y'all like me, y'all like dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? I be the same way. You would think because I talk to y'all, I like dealing with. No, I don't like dealing with people for real. I'm a very respectful person in real life. You know what I'm saying? I am, but I don't like dealing with people. So I'm like, hey man, we gotta hang out. I'm like, you cool, man. You cool, man. But I got family, wife, kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not really trying to make no new friends. You say you say I love these guys. This guy's Worley is dirty. Damn, I love it. Honest. What happened? Whirly Bird. Oh, you talking about the song? Got you. Okay. There's this other one where they're addressing, like, I forget the name of it, man, but they're talking about pretty much it explains their life. I think that's one I want to do so I can understand them better. Cause I like music that when you explain to me what your life is like, you know what I'm saying? I like to hear stories and stuff like that. It helps me get a better idea of who you are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have an artist out here just like with them, like they spit a bunch of rapid fire bars. You know, the wordplay, the similes, the metaphors. You know what I'm saying? I get that. That's cool and everything. But for real, like, what's your life like though? Like, what else can you offer me besides like the lyricism? You know, like flipping words and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it's a disconnect. Because when you listen to hip hop like I do, you know, you got your big L's. You know, technical artists, you know, you got your big L's, you got your Eminems, you got your Biggies, you got your Royce da 5 9s, you got all these people that could technically do what they do, but they also could do other things. You feel me? So it's like their style doesn't wow me as much as your average person would. Like, don't get me wrong, I commend them for being 70 years old and doing that for sure. But I've seen so much that maybe it doesn't, you know, wow me as much as it will wow the people in the comments. So the thing with reactions is everyone says they want an honest reaction, but really they want exactly, man. Isn't that crazy when you think about it, Vicky? It's like they want what they like because they like it, and you know, and I get it. Like, music's subjective. Music helps people through their lives. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? That video could have came out during a time where somebody really needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So they have this emotional connection to it. And then I'm like, yeah, it's cool. They're like, what? What do you mean it's cool? It helped me through X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're different people. I wasn't there when that was going on. I didn't find them when you found them. So they're living their life in the best. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're happy. That's the thing that's great about them. They're happy. And then it's like because you remember, like, even in the reaction, kid, I gave them like love and all that stuff. I was like, yo, they could spit and all that stuff. The only thing I said was like their flows are like they kind of stay the same. And everybody's like, what do you mean? You don't hear this flow switch, this flow switch. And like I said, there's a difference in expanding your flow pocket and switching flows. I think people get it messed up because they're looking at expansion. And there's only so much flow switches you could do on a drill beat. The drill beat is just like, it's executed just with so much precision that it's hard to jump in and out of that flow because of what the beat is. You know what I'm saying? So just things of that nature. Like, my ear is just different. I hear different things. And then when we talk about flow switches, we like, come on, y'all. If we talk to the Renegades, man, all Renegades know what flow switches are because Ren does it so much. Those are flow switches. What Ren does is flow switches for the people that don't know. Ren switches flows like consistently. You know what I'm saying? It's different, man. That's just using like a reference that everybody can relate to. Let me see. Yeah, Vicky, I was cooked because of another recommendation. For real, what happened? I didn't know that the people hate this artist so much. What artist is it? Oh man. Man, do we ever? What's that, Lou? Yeah, it's fine for us all to like different things. My sister's my best friend, but she refuses to like Ren. I love her to enjoy it, but she likes what exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. You know, every artist isn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And you know how it is with artists too, man. Some people, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, you talking about the flow switches, yeah, y'all know flow switches. That's what I'm saying. But y'all saw like when we did the reaction, you know, to like, you know, Pete and Bass, like they can rap their ass off. They're technical monsters. Like they literally, their precision is fire. They can flip words, backflip, somersault. They can play with words very, very well. But we're talking about flow switches, and that's all I said in the video. It was like, yo, the flows don't really switch that much. It's kind of like it sounds kind of the same all the way through. And then people are like, what do you mean? How do you mean it sounds the same? It's a drill beat. Like, you can only do so many flow switches in a drill beat. But I know they have other beats outside of that. I'm not right and I'm not left, you know, I am in the middle. Yeah, that's how it is, Kate. So I listen to a lot of artists. Yeah. I never heard of Pete and Bass before last night. What's their story? So my recommendation was Tom. Okay. Yeah, they're like 70-year-old rappers, you know what I'm saying? And based on the comments, they were saying that they I guess they had like they grew up rough. Like they was like back in the day, they was somebody they was like well respected. They was out in them streets and all that stuff. I haven't went and looked at any of that, but yeah. You say you recommend it was Tom. You talking about Tom McDonald? I hope you're not talking about Tom McDonald, Kate. You talking about Tom McDonald? Because you just said Tom. But what was I about to say? But yeah, like it was just stuff like that. So I gave them their credit and all that. But I guess because I didn't glorify them, that I guess like most people do. Because you know how it is. Like most people, they hear like a white person rap, especially old white guys rap, and they're like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh my, this is crazy. And it's just like, yo, like, yeah, it's dope, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I am. Like, yo, they're older and they rapping, yeah, they getting it, they doing their thing. But then it's like, oh, you're not giving them their credit. It's like, dog, I literally grew up into rapping and hip-hop. I've seen and heard a lot of things. So it's like, it's not gonna wow me as it wow your typical person when it come to that rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay. They doing their thing. And it's like when they see how, y'all know how I am, how laid back and how chill I am, because I'm not, like I say all the time, because I'm not somersault and flipping off of my walls and my ceilings when I hear somebody do like a double entendre. It's like, oh, you're hating. It's like, what the fuck? No, it's just, I can't fake it. What's good, Dante? What's happening, bro? How you been? Salute to the homie Dante. What up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing. Oh yeah, hell no, absolutely not. Not up here, Lou. Nah, I already told you, I can't stand that man. I can't stand him. What's good, Dante? What up? What up? What up? Been cool, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Been a minute, man. I've been seeing you be streaming and everything, dog. I'll be popping in for a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah. See you doing your thing out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I mean, Kate, when it come to Tom though, man, he like my definition of a culture vulture. Tom McDonald, he wanna take like the image of like a hip hop artist or a black artist and just you wanna rock the braids, you wanna do all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? You wanna but then your mission and your agenda is like against it, you know what I'm saying? You wanna take the swag, you wanna take the culture, put it on your back, and then take it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. I can't rock with that. You know, that's just mad corny to me, man. You say you're trying your best. Yeah, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You say it's very hard. Yeah, it's the consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's the consistency with it, Dante. That's what it is. When you start going with the streaming, you just make it like a part of like your thing. That's when you get people like showing up and everything, and then you get a schedule down and all that, you know. Yeah, Kate, it's things like in our group message that we got, I've explained it to them. When it comes to him, man, it's just when I first heard him, it's just like I was like, nah, man, I could feel that underlying energy that you got. You don't really like black people for real. I know you don't. I know it's like I can hear it. You don't even know how obvious it is. You know what I'm saying? And then the stuff he'll do for clout, like it's just like, nah, man, I can't back that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like even when it comes to like gatekeeping and all that, like I'm not no gatekeeper or nothing like that, but I know bullshit when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? You could be a like anybody, like let's be honest, man. Anybody can rap. But what's your message saying? What's your impact saying? You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got our party music. You got your violent music. Then you got your message and your impact. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you can find different artists. You can find like DMX like on some party up, on some shooting up stuff. But then you can also find DMX praying and talking about the demons he's battling. It's like a reflection. It's like personal, you know what I'm saying? But then when you just got people out there just making music because, oh, this is the cool trend, but I don't like those people, but I'm going to rock with what they doing. I'm going to take their flow, mimic it. I'm going to put the braids in my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this hip hop thing, but make it my way, not pay homage. Then I'm going to get all these fans over here. You know, and that's the difference when I tell people, like, do you listen to hip hop or do you listen to this artist? Because if you say that you love rap and the only artist you listen to is Eminem, me and you are going to differ with opinions because you haven't heard as much as I've heard. All you know is Eminem. So you think that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know about the other people that he got his style from and the people that he embraces and the people that he embodied and the people he looked up to and studied. You don't know about that. So my understanding and your understanding of it are going to differ. Same thing with Tom McDonald. A lot of people that listen to Tom McDonald don't listen to a lot of rap music. Like, let's be clear. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people that don't, because it's like what am I trying to say, man? It's like a contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I don't know, man. It's wild. He does create, and that's another thing what Lou's talking about. He does create division. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild. Yeah, like Kate, if you listen to more of his music, it's just like because when I started doing when Rebel Reactions reached out to me, and gave me a list of artists for my channel. That's how I found. Well, I already knew about Harry Mack, but that's what made me like dive into Harry Mack's music. And I see Ren is also part of Rebel Reactors. Um, Tom is also part of that too. So I saw like a list that they gave me in the beginning. This was like 2 or 3 years ago, and then I listened to him like, and I was like, I think I heard him before, and I'm just like, nah, man, this ain't it. Then I heard another song, and then like the collaborations he does with certain people, I'm just like, yeah, man, I already know what time it is for you, man. You doing this strictly for a check and your agenda. It like he was like Lou was saying with Ren, like you're causing division. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I can't do that. It's crazy though. Yeah, it's layers to it, Kate. There's layers to it. I'll be here all day trying to explain it and everything. But like it's layers. It's mainly something you could just feel. Like you've seen this movie before. It's one of those things. Reddit was good, bro. What up? What up? What up? What's good with you? Yeah. I think that too, Lou, but a lot of people see him as having the same message as Ren. I think your own view, color, how you see the message. Maybe because I'm from Europe, but sometimes the people hate Harry and Ren, and I can't understand. Yeah, see now when it comes to now those two, it's really weird for me as far as like hating them, because if you're hating them, I feel like you're just a hater. Because first and foremost, Harry Mack pays homage to the culture all the time. He has people going back and listening to like artists. Same thing with Ren, with the Nas retake as well, other retakes. He has people going back and listening to other artists they never heard of. They're putting people on to the culture. That's a beautiful thing. Letting people know, yo, this is where I got this from. You know what I'm saying? This is what inspired me. Because even with Ren, like a lot of people didn't know, when Ren said sleep is the cousin of death, I remember in the comments, I'm like, yo, that's a Nas line right there. Nas said it first. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. Ren got that from Nas, but a lot of people didn't know that Nas said that. A lot of people didn't even know who Nas was. Guess what? Ren told everybody. So it's kind of like stuff like that. If that was like a Tom McDonald, he wouldn't have said nothing. Ren is the cousin of death. I said that. You know, it's shit like that I don't like. That shit is corny to me. I don't like his style or his message. That's a fact, Vicky. It's just like the sporadic spitting about bullshit. I'm just like, all right, I'm good on that. You saying enjoying your day off, Reddit? That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Me too. You know what I'm saying? Came outside for a little bit. It's gonna be a shorter stream today. You know, I had to run some errands and everything before I came outside. But yeah, I ain't got no angles or like no, you know, as far as like, you know, a theme for this stream. Is just me just over here just talking to people. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how you not like Harry? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yep, you got people. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's stuff like that. And like I'm saying, like, 'cause some people, because it's just like the whole, you know, Elsie, what's good? What up, Elsie? What's good? Because a lot of times it is like with people that be like, oh man, the white rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just kind of label them like that. That's why, like, when we was doing a live stream before, like when Harry Mack was rapping, and somebody's like, oh, you sound like Eminem. No, he doesn't. But once again, if all you listen to is Eminem and you see a white guy rapping, you're gonna say he sounds like Eminem because you don't know nothing else. You haven't heard any other white rappers. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's why it's so subjective when it comes to like comments and like people's take on things. They don't understand that side of it. Like, if you listen to a lot of white rappers, you could tell the difference with them. But if you just listen to one, you would think that nobody sounds like them, right? Because that's all you listen to. But you got people that, you know, feel the way they feel. Some people find Ren's voice irritating. I happen to love it. Yeah, Ren be having his screeching though. He did it on Impatient. The way Impatient started, you heard that screech. You know, no pun intended, but you heard that screech in his voice when it started. I don't know if I said it in the video or not, but you heard that screech, and like some people that might turn them off. But at the same time, it's like, you know, if you listen to him, you know where that's coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're getting the painful Ren, like he's giving you his pain early. So it's like an encryption in his music. That's how it be. So yeah. But yeah, salute to the Renegades though. But that's like my take on when it comes to certain things. And you already know, watching my channel for as long as y'all have, I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I got like this demeanor about me. Like I know a lot of shit. So it's like surface level stuff doesn't really get me if y'all ain't noticed by now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to feel it in my soul. That's why when we did What Went Wrong and Sam came out there singing, like, with that beat, it hit my soul. Like, I was like, yo, this is like some hip hop singing, soulful, jazz-ish, you know, like dark. Like, it's just, it hit my soul from so many different angles. I'm like, yo, this is fire. Read a lot of comments saying that they was never been saying that there was never been a rapper. Now I love me some. Ran but never. There's never been another rapper. Yeah, they don't listen to rap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it be. There are times when not keen on Ren's rapping voice. You know what I'm saying? He's got so many styles, and that's where people get it messed up. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like what Vicky's saying, that's okay. Like, cause it's just one of them things. I feel like when it come to like artists and just people that we look up to, it's like we look at them like they could never be wrong about anything, or we could never have a difference as opinions. Like when you talk about them, you know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that. But then people feel like if you do that, that's what makes it a cult. Like then it's like this artist could say whatever they want, and whoever goes against it, they trying to kick you out the whip. And it's like, damn, like, so we're being punished for being free thinkers about a community? Nah, it's like some real shit. And then you could be somebody, you could be like one of the renegades, and you be like, yo, you can go in the comments and be like, yo, I ain't like it when Ren did this, and everybody's crucifying you, right? Ren sees that comment, he's like, yo, they right. Yo, let me switch this up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the messages do for anybody. Then you gotta be able to separate the critique from like the hating. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your haters, but then you got people giving you constructive criticism and critiques. You gotta be able to split those apart. And after you finish, like after you get that down pat and you're able to decipher the difference, then things work out better. Oh yeah, he's definitely not trash. He's definitely not trash. That boy is like he is a wordsmith, and he's like a hell of a writer. Like if he was somebody ghostwriter, he'll make anybody buzz. Pay me back, but I've grown to really appreciate. Yeah, it's like that pain in his voice, a nasal type voice. I know some people that don't like Ren. I still love him, even though they're yeah, exactly. Still got love, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just it's subjective. It's a difference of opinions. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right there. But like I said, once again, it's okay. It is okay. When your artist puts out something that you don't like, it's okay. Yeah, you feel let down. Yeah, you feel disappointed, but you gotta remind yourself they're still human. They could be trying out something that you're not used to. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z has said it best. He's like, you want the OJ by my old album. Like it's just like stuff like that. Like because when artists start trying different things, you could like it or you could hate it. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll spin the block and come back sometimes. The attitude that you have to like every song by an artist. Yep, exactly. You have to. If you don't like every song by an artist, you're not a real fan. That's the way they look at it. I can listen to Ren all day, every day, singing, rap. You're getting everything. What's good, Susan? Appreciate you pulling up. But it's like you're getting everything out of it. You know what I'm saying, Susan? You're getting everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like the whole genre bending thing, you're getting everything out of it. Like you're getting your raps, you're getting your singing, you're getting your pop, you're getting your soul. You're getting all that out of him. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you don't have to go anywhere. Like everything is right here that you need. And that's a talent. Exactly. And then when you listen to it a few times, you end up liking it. That's why when I do my reactions, I go back and I do the walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, take this walk with me. And we do the walk because a lot of times I end up liking the song better because now I'm looking at like the lyrics and everything and I'm appreciating the poetry with it. But at first, the sound itself, the sound didn't grab me. But then the lyrics grabbed me, which made the sound, hit me. And I'm like, oh, this is dope. See, and then Lou just put the songs up there that she don't like, but then there's people up there that praise those songs. That's about Europe. There are a lot of people, they don't understand the whole hip hop culture. Even every time if I listen to a battle, my friend asks me why are you doing this? Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Like, and that's another thing when it comes to like rap battles. You know what I'm saying? We talk about like hip hop battles and like that because I watch a lot of battle rap too. So when it comes to that, it's like similes, punchline, metaphors. Those are the basis of battle rap. So if I'm hearing somebody rap with this rapid fire flow, flipping words and stuff like that, I've been watching battle rap since I was a kid, man. Sub-Zero, Smack DVD days, stuff like that. Lions Den, RBE, King of the Dot, like stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, Don't Flop, like all that stuff. Guerrilla Warfare, all those battle leagues I've been watching like forever. And the only way to win in a battle, well, I ain't gonna say the only way, but a great advantage you have in a battle is word flips, name flips, punchlines, metaphors, all that stuff, because there is no beat for you to shine on. It's all a cappella. So when I listen to music, I hear the lyrics and I hear the beat. Let me see. What else? Smooth was good, bro. Appreciate you dropping in. Salute to always Smooth, man. I do be the first to see. Yeah, man. We cool. We just talking about different stuff. We're talking about how it's okay to like an artist, but not like every song they put out. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about that. Like it's okay, and people feel like, if you're part of the if you're part of a certain community and you don't like the song, like everybody crucifies you, like how you not like this? It's like that's cult like behavior right there. Let's chill out. Let's chill. She says that's because you came in shouting. Yeah, but the people often don't like it. If you put a person down, I guess like this is the point. Yeah, it's competitive, man. Like like rap is like the only genre where you're trying to prove that you're the best. You know what I'm saying? But it came from DJs, right? So when we like Smooth can attest to this too. Like when it comes to like just the culture of hip hop and rapping and all that stuff, everything was competitive because like in our communities back in the day, people like, you had the graffiti artists, like who could tag the best. It's competition. Who's gonna be the best at it? You know what I'm saying? Who tags the best? Then hip hop started with the DJs. It wasn't even about the rapper. It started with DJs. Who could make the better mix? Who can make the better mix? Who can make the party rock? Who can make people jump all over the place? Like, yo, I'm gonna make a better mix than you scratching these CDs. Now I'm gonna make a better mix than you. And then after that, then the MC came. Yo, let me rap on this mix. So then the other DJs, rappers, like, no, I could rap better than that rapper. You know what I'm saying? So then it came like that, and then from there it just kept growing. But that's how it started. But it goes with the way you walk, the way you talk, you know what I'm saying, your state of mind. It goes back to like civil rights. Like hip hop is like deeper than just the genre of music. And it's so many layers to that onion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the competitive nature goes all the way back to the beginning of time. And of course, you know how things are, like things grow. But then a lot of people don't know that you got the compliment battles. Like we was doing compliment battles up here, but then the joint got the streaming got paused and like, shut down for a little bit. But compliment battles exist in battle rap too, but those aren't talked about. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we talk about mainstream, like rap music, a lot of things that are praised is the killing and stealing. But we ain't talking, no one talks about the conscious rap. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things miss the forefront because like drama and lies and pain and suffering is more entertaining for the media and it gets more clicks. So that's what it is. But competition has always been there. A culture of bravado and flex, but exactly, it is deeper than that, Lou. Exactly. It's deeper than that because back in the day, black people grew up not having anything. So when they finally got their hands on stuff, they feel the need to flex it because they never had it. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, man, there's people, because I've done it before, man, things that I couldn't get when I was a kid, I got them for my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's that feel right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can finally do this. I've never been able to do this. So you do it. So of course it's reflected in the music and you got to prove that you're better than your opponent. But then at the end of the day, these guys will like dap each other up because they know it's all competition. Like a lot of people, refer to it like they reference basketball. You know what I'm saying? Kobe and Jordan, they was cool. But when they got on the court with each other, oh, they're trying to take each other's heads off. And then they shook hands afterwards. And stuff like that. DJs in NY were battling like that. Yeah, man, that's how it started. You already know Smooth. That's how it started with the DJs and everything. I bought a book about hip hop culture now that I would never do a bad recommendation. It's all good. It's all good. But that's what I mean, Kate. So going back to what you was talking about with like Tom McDonald and everything, if you look at that and then you look at his music, they conflict with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it's about. Actually, people thought I was a graffiti artist, all jokes aside. Hey, man, shoot. And then that's another thing, too. When we talk about the breakdancers, you know what I'm saying? Just picture that, y'all. Like, just picture, like, being in the zone, right? Because I wish that, I'm younger, but I wish I was around when all this was coming together. Like, I wish I was, like, around in, like, 1973 when, like, because that's when hip-hop was born. What, August? Yeah, August 1973 was when hip-hop was born. So it's like, it's hard to really put an exact date on it because it was kind of brewing before that, but that's the date that, the scholars came up with. But, so it's like, just picture that DJing, right? DJing, the party rocking, then you got these B-boys. They start dancing and everything. Yo, all right, cool. Well, I'm going to be a better B-boy than you. Well, I'm going to be a better DJ. Yo, my crew over here with my break dancer, my rapper, and I'm the DJ. We're going to come to this block and see what y'all got over there. And then they start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Then they just start rocking the party, everybody having a good time. And then, like I said, then we take it and we fast forward it to battle rap. That's what they're doing. In battle rap, you got people in New York going to different blocks, battling different blocks in different boroughs to see who's the best. And then you got Philly, you got Jersey. So now they're traveling to Philly, Jersey people coming to New York. And then next thing you know, over on the West Coast, they're like, nah, we got this hip hop thing over here. And they're showing you their culture. Then after that, you got the South. And you got like, you got your Scarfaces, you got your Outcasts. And they're like, yo, man, we doing it over here. And up top, you know what I'm saying? You got Bone Thugs, you got Twister, you got all these, and it just all comes together. Everybody's showing everybody their culture and their competitive nature. So then it's like, we're going to compete with that coast. And that's when they can get toxic. But that's where it all comes from. My bad, let me catch up, y'all. Many years because everything was being pushed Was about bitching. Yeah, see, and that right there too. That's what the media was pushing too, Lou. That was the media pushing stuff like that. Cause I guarantee you, whatever year you're talking about, where they were pushing that agenda, I could show you artists that were not on that type of time. Specifically, you can talk about Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest ain't never been on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about like early 90s. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the Tribe. And then we talk about like the 80s. We could talk about Run DMC. They weren't on that type of time. You know, then even when you talk about the 70s, talk about your Kumo D's and your Busy B's, talk about your Eric B's, your Rakims, they were on like, you know, different time than that. You had Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was in and out of the pockets and everything. Salute to Big Daddy Kane. There's a graffiti artist who spray painted trains and the cops shot him. You talking about the cop shot the kid, the cop shot the kid, cops. I think Nas had made a song about that. Had the same name and people thought, oh wow, Smooth. Oh, that's something different. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, getting murdered and all that stuff, like in their communities. Everything, because everything that was pushed by the industries was extremely misogynistic. That's a fact, yeah. And that's why Queen Latifah came out with what she came out with, and Lady Rage and all of them came out with what they came out with, and Salt and Pepper. You know what I'm saying? That's their way of like going back against it. And that's why I love hip hop too, because of that right there. I'm rich and famous with Buddy Code out my anus. You good, Lou? You good? It was definitely the industry. It's the record labels, yeah. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest, yeah. That's one of my favorite groups of all time. I guess the culture here is different. Nobody cares about how much you earn or if the better than others. I can't explain. Nah, you're right though. But so you know, hip hop came from America. It came from Black Americans. So it's like, but it inspired the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, remember how I told you about the coasts, all the different coasts, like, you know, the north, south, east, west, you know what I'm saying? All those coasts, it started like that. And then it went global. So now it's like, yo, let me show you how we do in the UK. Because the UK was like the first ones. Europe was the first to embrace hip hop in the world. Europe embraced hip hop before America did. Because the American rappers would have to go to Europe, they'll go overseas, and that's how they made their money from touring and everything. And then the US was like, oh, they got something over there. So when they came back to the US from touring, they're like, okay, cool. These record labels were like, oh yeah, and I told y'all, man, the record labels were created by gangsters. So they looking like, oh yeah, you made that money overseas, yo, let's see what you could do in America. So then they had this whole thing going on where rappers over here striving for a record deal, doing all they can for a record deal. They're like, yo, man, you want this record deal? Talk about this gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we should push that. And that's a whole nother conversation right there that I don't really want to get deep into, because then it get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's the whole agenda and everything, to keep oppressing the oppressed. You said Ren got me back on the bandwagon. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, you know, that's like, Ren knows what time it is. And, you know, you already know what Ren stands for. You know what I'm saying? He don't like that shit. So when it comes to like the story of hip hop and everything, Ren knows what time it is. That's why he says what he says. Because if you look at the story of hip hop and you look at Ren's message, like, it's just kind of like, okay, cool. Like the voice of the oppressed. Like that's what it is. Said the D-Days against each other, but in the video of Self-Destruction, there was a scene where Dougie Fresh, he was competing DJ. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to all that. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. I gotta put that video on the channel too. So I started to listen to Eminem, but it's hard to translate sometimes. I can't understand. I can understand Harry or Red. Yeah, it's like Eminem, but that's what I'm saying. So look, so Kate, so when it comes to like, sorry to bring them back again, but when it comes to like Pete and Bass and we talk about Eminem, picture somebody like me. I was listening to Eminem when I was like in middle school. So you see how fast Eminem raps. The Marshall Mathers LP is like my favorite Eminem album. I learned that word for word when I was in elementary school. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. But you talking about like 10, 11-year-old listening to that album. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm 37. And I hear Pete and Bass. Would you really be as wowed as people that just started listening to rap when they were in their 30s or 40s? Probably not, because you heard it all. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you heard it all, because Eminem is like a lyrical monster, like straight up. Like and like I'm saying, maybe that's what the curse is with me, because I've heard so much that, you know, my reactions don't, you know, it comes off as me not giving them their credit. I dealt with it, man, we already talked about this story with Smooth, man. Like, it was the same thing with Harry Mack. When I first got Harry Mack on the channel, everybody was mad, talking about, oh, you're not giving him his credit. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm not giving Harry Mack his credit. Like, what are you talking about? And then eventually, shout out to Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Smooth was like, hey, keep doing your thing. Most importantly, keep grinding. Smooth was in all the comments when people were talking shit. Smooth was like, keep doing your thing, keep doing your thing, keep doing your thing. And people was in there talking crazy. Marshall Mathers LP. In middle school, not elementary school, middle school. So you don't gotta feel as old. Middle school. Marshall Mathers LP came out when I was in middle school. Me and my cousin used to be on the bus listening to that all the time. You know what I'm saying? When we had the little, I had like my little Memorex, CD player, right? But I didn't have the anti-skip. So this is like during the time when the anti-skip came out, but they were really expensive. My cousin ended up getting one. I won't forget, it was white and orange. I might have told y'all the story already. It was white and orange. They had like this little buckle that snapped. And we would be like on the bus when the bus is bouncing around. And we're like, yo, we can still hear it. Because like whenever we hit a bump on our way to school, like we would like brace for it. We're like, hold our breath, because we already know that part of the song we're not going to hear. You know what I'm saying? But then with his anti-skip joint, man, we was able to keep listening to it. He had a headphone, I had a headphone, and we was over there just listening to it. Yep, It's crazy. Yeah, you talking about the Fanatics with Harry Mack? Yeah, man. I'm still lurking while I clean my kitchen. You good, Elsie? You good? We over here having conversations and everything. But yeah, like I said, but that's what I grew up around, and that's why even when it comes to like my takes, you know what I'm saying? Well, you guys know, watching the content and everything, even my takes on the the old school Discmans. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Discmans. Yep. I said Memorex. Never mind. I'm talking about the CD. The CD was Memorex. When we would burn the CDs, those are the CDs we would use. But yeah, man, like the Walkman. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is with me. So when I do my critiques on music, that's the place it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming at it from like a hip hop perspective that I've been around, a hip hop soulful perspective, like the way I grew up, and that's the dope thing about reactors and everything, is people from different walks of life listen to different things. But the thing about it that gets me is like the lack of understanding. That I feel like that's where it's messed up, because people, they lack, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't see where you're coming from because they're so embedded in the artist. And it's like they want everybody to like the artist they request. They want everybody to not say anything bad. Because you saw, Kate, even in like that video, like I gave them their credit, but I guess I didn't give them enough. Because everybody kept saying flow switches. What do you mean no flow switches? And it's like, dang, so forget about the fact that I said they're 70 years old, killing it out here. Yo, man, I like their execution. Yo, that was a hard line. Forget all of that. It's the fact that, what do you mean there's no flow switches? It's like, all right, cool. Music always has had songs that were taboo. I'm sure Elsie can relate, as there was a disco song. Oh yeah, Push in the Bush. Oh man, as a kid I loved it, but I had no clue the meaning. Yeah, I mean shit, even when we talk about like Push It real good. Salt and pepper, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell's going on. And then like I remember like boys, especially the R&B. The R&B is the stuff that was getting me. And then oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another album. What was it? Get Rich or Die Trying. Get Rich or Die Trying was one of the first albums I memorized as a kid too. DMX, the Great Depression. That was one of the first songs I like memorized as well. I got a few. Yeah, Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem. Get Rich or Die Trying. And then the Great Depression by DMX. And then when I got older, I think that's when I started to memorize It Was Written. Because I listened to It Was Written more than I listened to Illmatic when it came to Nas. And then, of course, like this right here, man, The Lost Tapes is like one of my goated Nas albums. I feel like it's really underrated. And a lot of people don't talk about it. I took my sister to a Mac concert. She never heard of Mac, but left a fan. Yeah, man, Harry Mack just got. And it's so much more than the music, man, when it comes to Harry Mack, man. Like, it's so much more than the music when it comes to him, because it's just like the way he leaves you. Like after you watch one of his videos, man, or you just hear a message from him, or like one of his interviews, you just look at life differently when it comes to him, and I believe that's what makes his music and like just his whole image like important, because he inspires a lot of people. He helps people out when times are hard. And then like when it comes to like the Amigo bars, you'll see people going through it and they look like they don't really want to hear what he got to say. And then by the time the freestyle's over, like their spirits are lifted. Like, I feel like I could do so much now. Yo, I really needed this. Yo, what's your TikTok and all that other stuff? Dope. It's that impact, man. That impact is something serious. Yeah, I still gotta go to a Harry Mack concert. Smooth. Yeah, man. It's an experience. He enters, walks through the crowd. Oh, for real? He goes through the crowd, starts rapping everything. That's love right there, man. He's got his European tour going on now. I wish I could have caught him last year. I'm gonna try next year, man. I'm gonna definitely try next year. I want to see Coach Contra this year, but just being real, man, it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I'm gonna have to catch them another time. Definitely got to catch them another time. Going to DC and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll do that another day. Whenever they spin the block again. Through the crowd. That's crazy right there, man. That's real. Fuck a crowd surf, right? Harry walking through the crowd. That's real. I'm glad everybody's doing good though, man. Shouts to y'all, man. I'm glad everybody's doing good. Like I said, I wanted to do this stream to people to come outside, man. Talk to each other. Letting everybody know, let everybody know everything's gonna be all right. We out here cooling. What is this? And then, like I was saying in the group text, group chat, y'all keep calling it a group text, in the group message and everything, like I woke up late this morning, man. I was so slow. I set my alarm clock for 5:30 p.m. I get up at 5:30 a.m. and me and my kids be getting the kids, me and my wife be getting the kids ready for school. And like I wake up to hearing her wake the kids up. I'm like, what? I wake up like an hour before them. When the world, I looked at my watch, I was like, yo, it's 6:30. I was like, shit. Had to get up, man, take a shower and everything. I was like, damn, man. Had to get myself together. And I looked at my alarm clock and I was like, 5:30 p.m. Gosh, man, that's what's wrong with me. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I saw somebody do that. Yo, I saw 50 Cent do that. 50 Cent walked through the crowd at one of the awards, and that was back when 50 had beef with everybody. Well, 50 still has beef with everybody, but back then he walked right through like the crowd, like it's online. You know what I'm saying? He was at one of the Video Music Awards or something like that, and he's like, yo, I'm trying to see what they talking about, and he walked through the microphone. Walked through the crowd with the microphone, like looking at the rappers he had problems with and everything, and then he got back on the stage and started laughing. But that's another level of toxicity, though, man. But yeah, man, he be doing stuff like that. Yeah, it was stressful, Vicky. It was, but we got through it, though. We got through it. I usually am in another stream on Mondays. They do Amigo bars every Monday. Oh, for real? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, I did not know that. I am getting old. Okay, it's coming on like that. What up, Evie? Shouts to my sister, man. My sister in the chat, man. What up? How you doing today? I'll talk to Pop too. We probably gonna be out there. I think I told you already. We probably gonna be out there like a week before like his birthday and everything. Go back home. Yep. Salute to my sister. Great way to start the Monday. Yeah, 50 Cent did that in the War Show. Mac does it, yeah, for the fans. Yeah, Yep. Harry Mack walk right through there, man. Salute to Harry Mack. He be doing his thing. For sure. I gotta catch one of those. What's some joints that Harry Mack be doing? The little happy hour joints. I gotta catch one of those one day. I'm hungry. Just got the lunch. Oh, for real? You working today? I thought you was off today. You did tell me. I can't wait. Yeah, and the boys, like, the boys they're excited to see you. They just got done seeing like the other side of the family. They got done kicking it with their cousins and their aunts, on their mom's side. So they're doing the stream now, so I gotta head back. No doubt, bro. All right, I'll holla at you. Appreciate you as always, Smooth. They have love and jokes like this stream. That's fire. Why would I be off? I don't know, man. Oh, so you must be. Are you off on Thursdays then? I know you be off. I know you be off on one of the days I'll be streaming. I think it's Thursday. Get away from me. I can't wait to see my babies. Yeah, you keep them. I told you, man. They can stay with you for a little bit. You can mail them back. Looking forward to the concert. Yeah, Kate. They have jokes like Vicky has jokes on me. Go ahead, man. Go over to that stream. Smooth him with them dad jokes. Come with some Harry Mack jokes and everything. Hit him with that. Let him know. On Monday through Friday, I just don't care and watch while. Oh, got you. I don't know why I thought you was off on Thursdays, man. All right, never mind, man. Because I'll be doing my streams on Sunday, Mondays, and Thursdays. I'll be wanting to do it on another day during the week, but it don't never end up happening for whatever reason. Shit happens. Because even today is like a short stream. I usually go for like 2.5, 3 hours. But today, this stream might be like probably like an hour and a half. We already have 54 minutes. They're my babies, but I have to return them at the end of the day. Yeah, at the end of the day could be like, next month or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta bring them back before school starts. It'll be all right. They'll love it. They will love it. And then then after that, like if you get tired of them, you can always just give them the pop. Give them the pop and vet. They'll love them. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably never return them if they get a hold of them. You said we talking about Vicky? What am I getting accused of now? Nah, ain't nobody accusing you of nothing. Now I was talking to my sister about like my kids. Yeah. Oh, you talking about Smooth? Yeah, they all have jokes. Like Vicky has jokes on me. Oh man, dang, Vicky Smooth. It's like, you know, he's saying you attacked him. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to look right now. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Yeah, so you forgot about the grandparents. Yep, exactly. That's how it be. You over there thinking about your nephews. You know, you forgot about the grandparents. Terrible, terrible, terrible. 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 Yep. But like I said, I'm making doing this stream to make sure everybody good and all that stuff. You know, place for everybody to pull up. So I would never. I'm lovely to him. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Vicky. You are lovely to him, man. You know, Smooth, man. Smooth got his jokes and everything. Smooth be like shake it up, like, you know what I'm saying, like the messages and all that. But the dope thing about it is like with Smooth doing that, like it's like it's dope. Like what he does in the comments, man. Y'all got to see it. I don't know if you guys ever seen the Harry Mack comments, especially the older ones. He comes through and he just like. And he did in the live stream too. You know, like last night when we was talking about the crazy stuff, we was talking about Smooth came through. Like he's a good person at segueing into other things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there were times that people would come up here and try to get me to talk about political stuff. And then like Smooth will come through and like somehow transition me out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be seeing what he's doing. Yeah, the boys, they gonna be 9 in June. Right now they 8. They're gonna be 9 in June. So it's crazy to me, man. It's still wild. I was having a conversation with them this morning, and I was telling them like, and they was actually listening. That's how I know it was some real shit, because they was actually listening. I was telling them, I was like, yeah, man, don't be, because I asked them, I was like, how do I feel about going to school today? They're like, well, I enjoy like spring break and everything. I don't really want to go back to school. Like I had fun. And I told them, I was like, yo, look at this, man. I was like, when it comes to this, I was like, embrace being a kid. I was like, because you know how you got like all this stuff going on around you. We got pictures of you. And you can always go back and look at those pictures. And then one of my sons, he was like, yeah, Dad, sometimes I look at my baby pictures and I cry. And I was like, see, imagine if you couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, me and your mom got baby pictures, but not as much as y'all. I was like, so embrace being a kid. Like, look at your baby pictures. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a baby, but embrace, you know, be present. Enjoy being present. I was like, because when you become an adult, it all changes. And I told him, I was like, I miss school. I was like, I don't miss learning in school. I miss the fellowship and being around friends and family. I was like, that's what I miss. I don't miss, and I miss some of my teachers. I miss that being a place for everybody to come and kick it, whether it's the enemies, whether it's friends, you know what I'm saying, whether it's associates, whatever it is. We all came to one place to fellowship and learn, and we would see each other and talk to each other and all that stuff and talk about whatever's going on in the news, whatever's going on in the culture, whatever it is. I miss those. And that's why I told my kids, I'm like, yo, make sure you learn, but also like don't take these moments for granted. I was like, next thing you know, like when you get out of high school, I was like, the years go by when you're in grade school, because you're anticipating, I'm going to second grade, I'm going to third grade, I'm going to fourth grade, I'm going to fifth grade. You know what I'm saying? I was like, if you don't go to college, even when you get into college, it still like kind of speeds up. Because I'm like, after you hit 12th grade, then it's like, there ain't no 13th grade, 14th grade, 5th. Now you're not counting. Now time is just running together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what happened. Like in my life, I feel like right after I got out of high school, like life just popped up and now I'm here. It's crazy, man. Wait, it's crazy. Definitely where life happens. That's a fact, Lou. That's a fact, yeah. But they be doing that, man. Sometimes like they'll come into the room and they'll like be crying. I'm like, what's wrong? I was looking at my baby picture and I was like, dang, man, y'all know me. I'll be being a jerk. I'm like, yeah, man, it makes me want to cry too. They're like, why? I was like, because that's when you won't talking as much. And then they start laughing. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm messing with you. But yeah, man, like embrace it. And, you know, that's one thing, because I tell them what I would tell the younger version of me. You know what I'm saying? Like embrace, because I like me growing up, my childhood, I didn't have like their childhood wasn't like the one I had. You know what I'm saying? So I try to let them have the best childhood ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like mine could have been a lot better. I had a good childhood, but just a lot of stuff happened in my life. But you know what I'm saying? I try to give them what I didn't have, you know, as much as I can. You know, because of course that helps the child out as they get older and everything, you know, and just help them, inspire them to inspire their friends, pretty much, for the most part. and just be like the best version of themselves. And then my kids are very respectful, very, very, very respectful, because that's like the hill I die on. Like the level of respect. Like I don't never disrespect nobody unless they did something to me first. And even I'm getting to the age where even when people disrespect me, I kind of have a moment. I'm like, I didn't used to be this way. Cause I'm like, yo, you want to jump off your rocker because you emotional about something? Cool. We can sort that out. That was old me. New me, I analyze. They come at me crazy, I kind of look at them. And I'm like, maybe they're having an off day. Maybe I'm giving them chances. You know what I'm saying? And like 99, I ain't gonna say 99, I'm gonna say 95.8 times out of 10, it gets fixed right then and there. When they see the way I look at them and they see my demeanor switch up, they're like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm going through X, Y, and Z. This just happened at home. And then now we get to the root of the problem. But if I would have fired off, if I would have got emotional like you, then nobody would have been happy. So I learned to give grace. And then after giving grace, I realized that, that's the way to do it. And then I feel better because I didn't allow anybody to take me out of my zone. And then I'll take those lessons and I apply them to my kids. My kids get the same lessons, So even when they're mad about something, I'm like, let's take a breath. Let's think about it. Let's think about what you're about to do. If it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to regret what you're about to do? And just chill. And then kids like kind of take advantage of, you'll have kids take advantage of respectable kids. Because I remember even with my kids, like there were times that kids would call themselves trying to pick on them and put hands on them. I was like, yo, y'all know how to box. Y'all know how to fight. They're like, but daddy, I don't want to hurt them. I was like, all right, well, you got to get them off of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let nobody put you in harm's way where you can't, and you feel like you can't defend yourself. I was like, you'll never get in trouble for defending yourself. Because these kids out here is wicked. So when you defend yourself and you do what you do to like their kid, now I'm going to go see the parent because I got to figure out where this came from because I know it all starts in the house. So I'm glad that my kids' influences, they don't come from outside the house. You know what I'm saying? Like even when things happen, I'm like, where you learn that at? They're like, I learned on YouTube. I was like, well, we gotta cut that off. Man, what in the world? My shit is on D&D. Who is this? Yo, there's so much spam going on out here, man. This is crazy. Spam likely. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. They definitely are, man. I love them to death. Like they got really, really good souls, and that's why I be trying my best to protect them. But I know I can't protect them from everything because that's going to become a crutch. You know what I'm saying? I can't be their crutch because when real stuff happens in life, they won't know what to do. So it's like it just sucks when it comes to kids. You gotta kind of let them figure things out on their own. But all you can do is like instill like the good qualities in them, and then when it's time for them to use them, just hope that they do. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations. And that's how it is with them. They'll even come home and tell me things. Like I think my son was talking about. I had to have a conversation with him because his gym teacher, it's like this gym teacher that he really respects. And there's this girl in their school that's just very disrespectful. And like she was like pretty much fussing at the gym teacher and like calling him names and all that. And my son didn't like it. And my son pretty much showed the girl like, hey, show some respect. And then after that, she got on my son's helmet. And then they started getting into it and everything. And then I told him, I was like, you're wrong for that. He's like, why? I didn't like the way he was doing it. I was like, yo, first and foremost, you can't save everybody. I was like, dude, your gym teacher is a grown man. You know what I'm saying? He's a grown man. So it's like, he don't need no 8-year-old to help him with another 8-year-old. I was like, just let him do his job. He's like, but she was being disrespectful. I was like, okay, all kids aren't respectful like y'all. You got to understand that. And you know that. I was like, don't let her get you in trouble. I was like, because if y'all would have ended up fighting, guess who would have went to the office? He's like, me and her. I was like, then guess what would have happened? They would have told you guys. I was like, then guess what happened? He's like, I would have got in trouble. I was like, exactly. And it would have all been because you wouldn't let your gym teacher be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the gym teacher should have told my son, hey, like, yo, I got this. Because I asked him, I was like, did the gym teacher say anything to you? He's like, no. I was like, see, I didn't like that. But then I don't really like his gym teacher anyway. So it's like that right there. I gave me more reason not to like him. But at the same time, it's like the gym teacher should have been like, hey, I got it. Don't worry about it. Just go back to where you're supposed to be. Yo, chill. But he ain't do that. He's over there trying to let my son be a crash dummy. Seriously, it's amazing me how sweet your kids are, especially being your kids. Yeah, man, I learned. You know what I'm saying? I learned. I mean, but me, but like even me growing up, man, you know what I'm saying? I had, I went through what I went through, but at the same time, I was always like, in the beginning, I was always respectful. In the beginning. Now, with my siblings, like my sister, my brothers, like I got disrespectful with them because we're siblings. But in the very beginning of time, like me as a kid, I've always been like very respectful to everybody I came across. And if you disrespected me, that's when my respect for you went out the window and you got the disrespect. But I always started with respect. I don't even think that was, maybe it was taught to me. It was taught to me so young that I can't even remember it was taught to me. It's all I know. All I know is like respecting people when I come into the room. Exactly, Vicky. He's the adult. That's what I'm saying. That's another reason why I don't rock with him. It'd be crazy, man. Like that. Like the thing to be crazy to me when it comes to schools, right? There'll be like there's him and this other gym teacher. There's him and this other gym teacher, right? And whenever I come pick the kids up, you know, I would always wave to them and this and that. They stop waving to me. Like they'll just look at me and I'm like, what? And I ask my kids like, what's wrong with them? They having a bad day? I don't know. But then I'll see them like wave to my kids and like dap my kids up before they get in the car with me. But then they look at me crazy, and I don't like that. That's kind of weird to me. Like, cause I ain't dapping nobody's kid up if I ain't cool with if I'm not cool with the parent. I'm not dapping the kid up. You know what I'm saying? I'll acknowledge the kid, but it's like I'm not gonna dap the kid up if I'm not cool with the parent. That's just weird to me. You're disrespectful if a guy tries. I mean, see, I got reasons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am doing better. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I told you, man. I feel like, I mean, I believe that's like with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm protective over my siblings and everything. So that's how that go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but that's because that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get better at it. I just don't like disrespect in any regard. A lot of kids don't know respect nowadays. That's sad, but then there are exactly, and it's like, Kate, it's crazy because like the kids that don't know respect are the ones that my kids be coming across. So my kids be confused. They're like, yo, why are they acting like this? So I'm like, because they don't know what respect is. And I was like, they probably don't respect their parents. If they respected their parents, they wouldn't act like that. And then there have been situations where my kids will see them interact with their parents. I've seen it sometimes. And their parents just let them do whatever they want. I was like, well, cool. My kids will be the equalizer. And they would give your kid the beats that you were supposed to give them. Unfortunately. Because that's what life is going to do to them anyways. If you're raising a kid and you want to be their friend and not their parent, you're in for a long ride. And your kid is on the road to a lot of pain. Because think about it, you don't discipline your kid, and the first time they get checked is a punch in the jaw when they're like 15. They don't know what pain is. They're like, yo, what was that? Now the kid probably won't talk no more, got mental trauma, because they ain't never seen nothing like that in their life. When you prepare your kids for stuff like that, or you teach them respect and you teach them to like defend themselves, when things like that happen, they'll either not end up in it or they'll know how to carry themselves the best way they can. But I feel like too many people out here want to be friends with their kids. Like, your kids are gonna love you regardless, man. My kids will get in trouble, and I'm like, dang, man, I hate I had to do that to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, yeah, they can't get on their tablet. You know what I'm saying? They can't go outside. They can't play with their rock collection. When I be having to take stuff away, I'll be feeling bad. And then I'll be sitting in this room, like doing like some edits and stuff like that. They'll walk right in that door and just sit on the bed. I'm like, what's wrong, man? Nothing. I'm like, okay. Daddy, I'm sorry for what I did earlier. It's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, your kids are always going to love you. You know, so it's like, you know, when you want to be their friend, it's like kids can be very manipulative, man. They don't even know it. It's their subconscious. And then they can fuck around and just have you like just, you know what I'm saying? Like right around their finger doing whatever they want. All because you want to be their friend. You know, my parents were not my friends when I was a child. Yeah, my parents weren't either. My parents were not my friends, but I respected them highly, and I understood that. My son is 23 and a loving guy. I'm glad you had to teach that. Yeah, man. Yeah, shouts to your son. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I like seeing stuff like that. Parents are there for that. And, of course, I would talk to my parents about things as well. I'll tell my uncle that about his back. If you don't whoop, yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? The system will. Which would you prefer? That's a fact. Like, I say it all the time, man. Like, I'm like, I discipline my kids so the police won't have to. Or, like, the world won't have to. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do that here than you go out there. You know what I'm saying? It always starts at the house, man. It always starts at the household. That's where it always starts at, man. Whether it's the lack of attention, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that's another thing I had to be aware of. And that's why even with the reactions, man, I slowed down on how consistent I put out reactions. I was putting like out 5 to 7 reactions a week. And then I slowed down. And that was to spend more time with them and my family. So I had to recognize that balance. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, you know, I'm gonna do these live streams while they're at school and everything. You know, so then when I do pick them up, you know, I have time to kick it with them and everything. Then I'll do my edits and stuff like that while they're around. And I wanted that my son. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You always want to set your kids up, you know what I'm saying, for like you want your kids to be set up better than you were. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. As long as that keeps happening, then you're good. You know what I'm saying? Your parents set you up however they set you up, and then you do better than them, then your kids do better than. That's how you create something special. Yep. And then like even with like me, like well, we didn't like we got first cousins, but we're not like typical. Like we didn't even realize that hanging around first cousins were as normal as it was. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my brother. So it's kind of like like our kids are really, really close. Like, you know, they're cousins. So they're really, really close. So we didn't really have that growing up. You know, so it was just crazy because people were like, yeah, my first, I didn't even know the difference. Like, I didn't even know the difference between first and second cousins. When I didn't know the difference between first and second cousins. I want to say it was really recent, man, because I had no reason to even know about it. Like, I want to say maybe like 7 years ago, I realized what a first and second and third cousin is, and I still don't even know when we get to like fourth and all that other stuff. I still don't understand that. But first cousins, like I was made aware of that like 7 years ago. It's crazy, man. It's wild. I didn't know what a first cousin was. Yeah, right. See, exactly. Like people like, yo, man, that's my first cousin. Yo, that's my second cousin. And this and that. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what that mean? Like your first and second cousin? I thought a cousin is a cousin. You know? Yeah. My cousins are like siblings. See, and that right there is what like we didn't have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have like cousins that was like siblings. You know what I'm saying? But with our kids, we make sure our kids are very, very close. Even like my oldest nephew, like my oldest nephew's at that age now where we look at him as like, he's like, when it comes to like my kids, my brother's kids, and then my oldest nephew, he's like the adult when it comes to like that. Cause they was out there playing Minecraft and everything the other day, and he's like the mediator when they're on the microphone and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need that type of like hierarchy, you know what I'm saying? And then if it gets past my cousin, then it'll go to like my brother or me, you know, so. My first cousin and I grew up together until I was 11. That's dope right there, Elsie. That's dope. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't choose your family, but it made me strong. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always love my family for sure. I got a wonderful family. I don't want to mislead that. I have a wonderful family. But you know, life happens. You know what I'm saying? There's things that are out of your control. So it's like life happens. But at the end of the day, like I'm proud of my family. I love my family to death. You know what I'm saying? We got we got some bullshit in our family. We got some bad apples in our family. You know what I'm saying? I stay away from them. My sister know what I'm talking about. I was about to knock my damn uncle's head off his shoulders, man. But you know, all is well now. You said then one cousin, one first cousin was like a brother until I was 14. That's real. I know we had I had, you know what? I'm lying. We had, yeah, my first cousin. Yeah, I'm lying. I did have one. I do have one that we grew up with that was like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? I do have one cousin we did grow up with that was like a little brother. So I take that back. He was like, but I didn't know he was a first cousin. I was like, yeah, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like when we moved to Virginia, like we was like living with them. So yeah, hell yeah. So I did have one, but then the rest of them, nah. I got first cousins in Cleveland and everything. We would hang out when we were younger, but it wasn't really a lot. It wasn't like, I think the last time we kicked it, I think the last time I kicked it with like my first cousins, shit, man, I want to say, yo, it had to be like 30 years ago. I think it was like about 30 years ago, maybe 29, 30 years ago. It was a very, very long time. I'm the only child, but I never really felt the way because my cousin. See that right there, and that's where the love is right there. I think everybody in our family wanted to put hands on that man. Yo, low key, Evie, I still want you. I still want to catch my fade. That's why I told Pop. I was like, yo, man, set it up. I'm sorry, yo. I be trying to grow, man, but it just be little things, man. Because it was crazy, man. Like the story was wild, like, and it's like the story was crazy, man, because it started with my sister. You know what I'm saying? It started over broccoli. That's everything. It started over broccoli. Broccoli is how the whole altercation started, man. But prior to the broccoli, I could kind of feel the tension brewing. You know what I'm saying? Is this the not too short story? Yeah, it still is. Yo, what we got? We got like an hour and 15. Yeah, man. I'm about to call it in like 50 minutes. I gotta tell y'all this story though. They're much older than us on your dad's side too. Most of them. That was saying they're much older. That was saying, but I bring them down to my age. I'm my dad's only child. It was nice hanging out with my cousin. Yeah, salute to the cousins, man. Yeah, salute to Tori. Tori pulled up. What up, Tori? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I'm glad you made it, Tori. But yeah, like the whole thing started over broccoli, y'all. It started over broccoli, and I think my sister was the one that talked about the broccoli. And then my pops, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't remember why you want, yo, it started over broccoli. And then like what happened was it started over broccoli, Eve. And then years later when we came back to visit, he was still on that type of time. Cause he didn't like, cause in his mind, I got the best of him. But I didn't even get to do nothing yet. But then he had like this aura about him. So pretty much what ended up happening was it was about broccoli. My sister said broccoli's like, you know, it's GMO. My pop was saying no, it's not. And then I said, it is though. You know what I'm saying? Huff was good. Appreciate you pulling up. What up? What up? What up? But it was like broccoli, and it's like, and I was like, it is like genetically modified. Like there's no wild broccoli out there. You know what I'm saying? My sister had co-signed it, and my pops was like, nah. So then me and my pops are talking about it, and then my uncle, he's like, nah, I hear him in the background. He's like, nah, nephew, he drunk. Nah, nephew. I'm ignoring him. You know what I'm saying? I got my blockers up. Me and my pops is talking, just having a regular conversation. He pushed me. He called himself pushing me. You know what I'm saying? And then the push was like a weak ass push because I was still on one foot. And I was like, what? And then he pushed me and he was like, nah, nephew, you don't talk to your dad that way. And then like my eyes, I looked at him, I was like, what? And then so I tried to rush him, my pops grabs me. And he's like, nah, man. And then next thing I know, my uncle's like apologizing. I'm sorry, nephew. No, nephew, I'm sorry. And I got fire in my eyes, man. I'm like, yo, let me go. My pops is like carrying me out of the kitchen. I was like, yo, nah, But then long story short, we never mended that. You said, how old was I? Man, this was like maybe, I was maybe like, this was like maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But then the most recent one that I'm about to get into was about, oh wow, last year. It was now like that was like a few years ago. And then the most recent one was like, you remember this one, Evie? Yeah. I hate a touchy feely person. You better get out of my face. Don't think about, yeah, exactly. Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's wild. So like he did that, right? And then so for like my grandma, my grandma funeral, went to my grandma funeral last year. And he was like, you know, he had came to the house for the first time since I think me and him had that altercation and saw me. And then the whole time, like when he came over, I wasn't feeling it because nobody expected him to come over. And then I was just like kind of in my own world. So I go outside and I'm on the phone. He come outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? So then I go back inside. And then like long story short, man, he ended up getting up out of there. He kept coming around my space like he was trying to, it's like, he kept coming around my space like he was trying to like spark something and he was about to get it. You know what I'm saying? So my self-control goes out the window when somebody touches me. Also, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I couldn't let it go, Evie. That's why I couldn't let it go. That's why I was like, yo, I still want to catch my fade. When I'm telling my pops, I'm like, yo, man, set it up. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you know, he's like, I can't let you do it. I was like, yo, I'm telling you, man. I was like, set it up. I was like, put me in a room with him. I guarantee you he ain't walking out. I promise you. Even to this day, I feel that way, man. It's just like, nah, somebody got to humble him, man. It's crazy. You said remind me not to hug you when we finally meet. Nah, Lou, man, man. It's just she got her stuff with her, but it's like it's only like it's like uninvited. It's like uninvited touch, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like somebody pushed me. It's like I'm ready to fire off. Like it's like it was like literally hitting it was like a spring. Like when he pushed me, it's like that foot. Like he pushed me and I came off of one foot. So I used my right foot and I jumped forward like some Dragon Ball Z shit. Like when I went back, I came right forward and my pops like grabbed me. It's like he saw the whole thing happening and he grabbed me. Like I feel like he grabbed me out the air, you know. And then my uncle's over there in the corner like, no, nephew, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me, nephew. I was like, oh, I know it's about to come to you. I know it's on his way to you. Like I'm talking shit, cussing, screaming, hollering, man. Got red in my eyes. I wasn't playing, man. Crazy, man. Yeah, she is very affectionate though. Lou, she is, man. It's just it's like that side with both of us, man. Like when it comes, Peter, what's good, bro? What up? Shouts to Peter. But it's just like when it comes to that side, man. When it comes to that side, like us, like my sister, she's very respectful too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like when we get to that point, like when you've done something, or like you violate it, then it's like you see this different side. Because even when it comes, same thing, I'm pretty sure we can all relate to this. I could probably go through in this chat, like with everybody in this chat, I guarantee you, I could probably go to some people that say you guys are mean or they don't like y'all, and then I could go to some other people that know y'all and say, yo, these are the best people I ever met. I love these people. He or she, they're the greatest people ever. You know how it is? It's all about people perceive you different based on the situations and the circumstances you come across them in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can talk to people right now and they'll tell you I'm a damn terrorist. You'll talk to some people and say I got the biggest heart in the world. It's all about, you know, how you come off. You know, it's crazy, man. It's that aggressive stuff I don't like. Like, don't be arguing with me and try to tap my arm or something. Back up. That's a fact, yep. You said, cool, I'll give you a hug. Cabrera put out their first music video that's visually stunning. The song, too, is rocking. Oh, bet. I'll check it out. Word. Salute to Cabrera. Here comes Smooth. Lou doesn't like me. Bad Wolf, what up, man? What up, Batman? What's good with you, man? What up? Smooth jumping back in, yeah, man. People usually get the you yo, I like that, Lou. I like that right there. They get the you that they deserve. That's a fact. That is a fact right there, man. That is 1000% truth right there. They get the you they deserve. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And like I said, I really be trying. Especially like being on like up here, like on a platform speaking. Like it's just like I be keeping it real cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't like people. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Like I was saying earlier, man, I'll come across people like that I work with. Like I'll be like, well, not that I work with, I'll be like making deliveries. And let's say like it's somebody there that I see all the time. They're like, yo, what's good? Low, da. We chop it up. Yo, man, so what you doing after work today? I shut down. I'm like, yeah, man, I gotta go home, you know, kick it with the fam. Oh, all right, man, maybe next time. Yo, man, my birthday coming up. You trying to come out? Nah, man, I don't really go out like that. Like, I don't like people. Like, it's just, that's what it is, man. I like to protect my peace. You know, I like to stay out the way. I don't want to be involved in nothing. There was just another shootout in the Virginia Beach oceanfront like a couple days ago. I don't like going places like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to freak me out with that clown face. Yo, I just caught what he was doing. I'm not a people person. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just like I don't like that shit, man. Back up off me. Like back up off me, dog. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I respect it though. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with you. I got a high level of respect for you, but it's like I don't want to kick it respectfully. I don't want to kick it with you outside of like work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those things, right? This how I go, y'all. Like you got a question. So let's say I kick it with somebody outside of work and then they're kicking it with people that I don't like. Now I put myself in a situation that's gonna make it weird and awkward. Because if I don't resonate and I don't rock with somebody, it's hard for me to pretend to. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna eventually show itself. So if let's say the dude that I made the delivery to, he's like, yo, let's kick it outside of work. I decide I want to kick it outside of work. I go do that. I kick it with him outside of work, and then he hangs out with all these other people, a bunch of knuckleheads or people that I don't have the same vision of. And then like, yo, man, what's good, man? What's your name? And I'm like, all right, so this is me expanding my energy and extending my energy to somebody that I don't know nothing about, and I don't know nothing about the people that they rock with. Could be cool, could not. I'd rather just not know, unfortunately. Because it brings no value to me, because I don't plan on kicking it with you again. You know what I'm saying? So I like kind of just stay out the way. The people I know are the people I know. The people I meet are the people I meet. You know, you'll never catch me going out to somebody's party that I'm only known for like a year or something like that. It's just not with me. Serge said I'm also a hermit. Yeah, you can call it that, man. And it's crazy because I didn't used to be this way, y'all. When I was a kid, I was not this way. When I was a kid, I was open to like talking to people and kicking it with a lot of people. Like I was open to that when I was a kid. When I got older, it's like that part of my heart, just the stuff I've been through and like the backstabbing and the stuff I've seen with my own eyes. I'm like, yo, I gotta protect this. You know what I'm saying? Protect my peace. I gotta protect it. Hopefully my arms will be working. Oh man, my legs are already on their way. Oh my goodness, Lou. Don't speak that into existence. Your legs are working and they will work. But yeah, LC, it's real though. It's real, man. You got to protect yourself because people have more influences on you than you think. You know what I'm saying? Like people can really influence you in ways that you didn't realize it, man. You start talking like them, you start acting like them, and then it takes somebody on the outside of your circle to tell you. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a boyfriend, maybe it's a girlfriend, and they gotta tell you like, yo, what's up, man? Like for the past few months, you've been kind of moving a little different, and then you don't see it, you know. So the people you talk to, what is it, 5? What they say? What's the saying? The 5 people you talk to the most are the people that you end up becoming, or something like that, some shit like that, or what you consume the most. These aren't the people in our neighborhood. If your neighborhood, yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. And your neighbor, yeah, that's how it is. And you can't control who everybody talks to. I could bend over and hug you with figured. Oh my goodness, Evie, stop it, chill. You know I gotta pause you on that one. I know what you mean, but I'm still gonna pause you because I'm a childish little brother. Getting backstabbed sucks, man. I know from experience. Yeah, that's real, man. It makes you trust. Exactly, that's real, man. Like that's what I'm saying. When you don't, and it's like when you have friends, like even if you have a friend that like, if you know is like kind of iffy, you know, trust them to be iffy. Don't put too much trust in them. What DMX say, man? He's like trust that you can see your He's like, you know, pretty much trust a snake to be a snake, but trust that you can see them clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like put your trust in seeing them clearly. Like trust that you can see the real them. So you ain't gotta keep wondering like, yo, what they about to do? What they about to do? If they're a snake, you gotta expect them to be a snake. I'm officially retired. I do this from home, work on my content with my sister. Yeah, exactly. Doing what you love, man. You're like, Nas said it best. I don't work this hard to be around people I don't like. That right there is real. One of my favorite bars from Nas. Protect my peace and usually only kick it with my man. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Just kick it with the people you love. You know what I'm saying? Kick it with the people you love. We get along great as well as, you know, yeah, man. Y'all get along real good, man. Shouts to the siblings. Shouts to Huff and Puff. Shouts to Jessica, you know, a vocal citizen. Yeah, man, Nas said that. You know what I'm saying? I don't work this hard to be around people I don't like. Facts. Bring Me the Horizon as a song. True Friends that says they'll stab you in the front. Yo, that's, hey, I'm telling you. Yo, I always, and it's crazy, like growing up, I always respected my enemies more than backstabbers. And like that's kind of like obvious, you know what I'm saying? Because people that didn't like me, I expect them to do what they do because they don't like me. It hurts when it's somebody that you rock with. You know what I'm saying? That's when it hurts because you can't get backstabbed by an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see it coming. Backstabbing and the ratting comes from, you know, somebody in your own circle. You know, and that's unfortunate. And I've seen that way too many times. People switch up on you and everything, and it's so crazy because people switch up on you, and then and if you have like any type of like social awareness, you're like, yo, did I do something wrong? And you start questioning yourself, because I've been that way. I'll question myself, like, what I do? No, I put this person in a position to do better. I helped this person out. I helped them with this. I helped them with that. This happened. I helped them with this. Damn, like, what did I do wrong? Like, do you just not like support? And then I start going crazy in my brain trying to figure out what I did wrong. But it makes a lot more sense just like, yo, you did all you could. Maybe they got the fucking problem. But most people, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, a lot of people in this world, they don't have like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't, man, my brain is fried right now. They don't have like social awareness. So they look at everything like everything's everybody else's fault. Because the first thing I do, I backtrack everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll always blame myself first. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I start looking at it like, yo, I didn't know, no. Okay, I can kind of see that, but nah, that doesn't add up to this though. I be trying to figure it out. It's crazy. I have a great friend in that, more valuable things than a lot of things. Yeah, man, that's real, man. Definitely have good people around you. I just imagine a Ren and Nas collab. Yeah, that would be crazy. Nas be collabing with everybody, man. Who knows? You might see one. Might be cooking something up. Oh yeah. What do? They smile in your face all the time when they take your place. The backstabbers. No, I had to get that out there. I'd rather be alone than out and feeling uncertain. Oh, yo, that's real, man. You know how stressful that is, Susan? That's stressful as hell, man. You walking around trying to figure out what's going on, what's what. Nah, man, I'd rather be dolly. I'd rather be by myself. You know what I'm saying? He said Lil Nelly will always know the OJ's reference. Some people criticize Jen because of the collab with Webby. People are gonna criticize. Oh, you said Ren, yeah. We was talking about that, Kate. We was talking about that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like people criticizing Ren for that and everything because you know, Webby's views and everything. So, yep, that's how it is, man. And like I was saying, when it comes to Ren don't really owe nobody no explanation. Just say what you guys say and then just leave it alone. Because whatever Ren says on top of that, people are going to take it apart and they're going to play with it. And then even if he gets the comment section good and it cools down, there's always going to be people from tomorrow, the day after, next week, the week after that, taking apart what he said. And it's a continued cycle of bullshit. Ken Bennett says in a bar on his track, I don't trust many people. I keep my distance from them. I treat them like they got the measles. That's a fact right there, man. I was on Reddit last night just fuming. Oh man, for real? Gosh, reading over that nonsense. Oh, so you found it, Lou? You found all that stuff? Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I stopped reading it, Lou. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man. So imagine like when it comes to Ren, how he feel about that. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm nowhere near where Ren is when it comes to the comment section and everything, but I could understand. You know, it's like you can't win. Like I said, the only way I feel like I can win, I know because I'm childish and I'll be going against the grain. I'm a habitual go against the grainer, but is if like I said, live stream. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the majority of the people in the comments cannot out-talk me. They can't. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather address you on a live than address you in the comment section. Because like I said before, in the comment section, you got time to grab references. You got time to think. You got time to do all this. Do your research before you say something back. You know what I'm saying? Come and be correct. I don't want to give you no preparation. I want to just come at you the way you came at me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. So I feel like if Ren like did a live stream and did that, I feel like it'll be all right, because with him addressing it and then the Renegades addressing the people, then it'll kind of look like a jumping. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I would turn the comment section off and address the comments if I wanted to play ball like that. But like I said, I feel like he doesn't have to do it. I feel like he addresses it one time and keep it moving. I had to keep telling myself he does not need me to defend him. I kept silent, but it was tough. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like one of the things, if you guys come and defend him, you know, whoever is making the comments gonna be like, oh, of course, you need your community to defend you. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts him more than it helps him. But like I said, man, silence is golden. Y'all know what how much power is in the word no, or I'm not doing it, I refuse to, I'm not engaging. There's so much power in that word, but we don't give it enough credit. It just stops everything. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of power in no. I love it. My job like, hey, can you do this and that? I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I got stuff to do. Oh, all right, man. Yep, take it easy. I'm gonna continue to do my job to the best of my abilities, but I'm not doing the extra stuff. Because you know how it is. When you do one thing, they expect you to do it again. Oh, well, you did it last time. Oh, why you ain't doing it now? You know, so it's craziness. Bruh, this shit is on D&D. Why do these calls keep getting pushed through? Oh, damn, it's not on D&D. I thought I put it on D&D. Man, that's crazy. That's wild, man. You say he basically said he wasn't looking to defend himself because he was comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's how you should carry it. You know what I'm saying? I was engaging only in my head. I was engaging my ass off. That's real. Telling you, man, like that's the best way to go about it, man. That's really the best way to go about it. You know, you do it that way and you're fine. Almost recommend, but I didn't. It would be a waste of time. Yeah, man, like it's crazy. You say you almost recommend what, Kate? You talking about engaging and everything? Yeah, but y'all know how Ren is, man. Salute to him, salute to him. He out here still putting out great music and everything at a high level. He's great at what he does, man. Shouts to Ren. I made one response to someone who said that Chris Webb said, oh man, I mean, I don't know nothing about that right there. I ain't even hear about that. That's crazy. I ain't hear about that, man. It wasn't that whole monkey thing, was it? That right there is wild too, man. That shit is crazy. It's like there's a level. I don't know, man. Some people just got their problems. Like it's just something I'll never, like, I don't know. That was from Raw Thought 7. You talking about what did he say? I forgot, man. Raw Thoughts has so much stuff in there, man. Oh my goodness. And yes, you got the negativity out there below. You got the platform to invite people to be who they are. That's a fact, yeah. That's definitely a fact right there. Yep. Hold on. I need to see. Oh, I need to see this right here. How did I miss all this? I missed Smooth Joint 8. But then again, you got positive, awesome people in here. Yes, even Lou and Kate. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, got positive people in here, man. Stay away from his husband. She's muted. Oh, wow. Okay, got you. So he's talking about politics in general and politicians. Honestly, I could listen to Raw Thought 7. I started it off, but it's not for me. Yeah, I feel you on that, Vicky. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a whole lot at once. You know what I'm saying? Raw Thoughts is like, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Everything he was saying in there, I didn't agree with. A lot of stuff he was talking about, I knew about, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, wasn't racist. It happened to insult someone who was black. There's a difference with that too. But I think what the narrative is too, because I guess because of the political party that he claims, they're known for not, really liking us. So I think that's where it kind of came into. I'm not defending it, but I think that will where the miscommunication would be. I'm still seeing, I'm still reeling from Raw Thought 7. I saw what you did. Hey, I'm always positive. Yeah, man. All you guys, man. I'm not even catching the nuances in the chat, man. But yeah, it'd be like that though, man. Like it's just, people's interpretation of things are different. That's why I feel like a lot of people need to just sit down and have conversations. And you know how it is with comment sections and everything too, man. It's just like with text messages. You guys ever had you say he was a Bernie supporter? Oh, Bernie Sanders? So what political? So is he part of any political party? You know what I'm saying? Is he a conservative? You know what I'm saying? Like what is it? Briefly on the Trump train, but he's done. Oh, okay, got you. So it's like he's kind of see. That's the thing about it when it comes to that, man. It's like I feel like that about when it comes to everything, dog. It's like I'm kind of like in the middle because I like respect sides of everything, but I can't say I'm part of one side. You know what I'm saying? Like I see what y'all doing over there. I see what y'all doing over there. I can't condone all of this. I can't condone all of this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. I get that. Yeah. Let me get some of that. That right there. Yeah. Let me get some of that. But it's like, I can't just be like, yo, I'm all for this because I don't trust motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'll never trust a word that someone says. Like any human being on this earth, I'll never be with them 100% and say I agree with everything they do. There's nobody on the face of this earth that will make me feel that way. Because people are flawed, man. We all flawed. Like, you can't, there's no way in hell that you trust anybody 100%. Me and my homeboy was having a conversation about this. There's no way in hell you trust anybody 100% because you don't even trust yourself 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. When you do stuff, you ask yourself, yo, damn, why'd I do that dumb shit? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The trustworthy you wouldn't have betrayed yourself like that. Damn, how I gotta do that? That was so dumb. Damn, like, stuff like that. Like, there's no way in hell you trust people 100%. There's no way. You can trust them like 90%, 80%, but there's no way to fully trust somebody 100%. I don't think most politicians even believe it. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, exactly. I tell you, I'm only human. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? If you trust yourself 100%, you're a perfect human being. He was mad about the whole Bernie thing played out. Like, it's like when people get into politics that much, man, it's like we're definitely all flawed, Elsie. But like when people get into politics like that, man, it's just like, I don't like it, man. It's just like when it comes to politics, because it's like that becomes your reality. And then you're holding on to every word that this politician is saying. And it's like, yo, they're flawed and they have people they have to answer to. So if you're following this particular politician, you're already at a disadvantage because at the end of the day, there's masses above them that can dictate what they say. So it's like, that's something out of your control. You can love the politician all day, but the people he answers to, you might not agree with. So based on what whoever you look up to does, it came from the higher powers that be. And now you're like, where'd this come from? I trusted them. And it's like, nah, fuck all that. Anti-politician. Yeah, I'm just out here living, man. That's what I am. Damn, from I thought you had food in the background. It's you talking about back here? Yeah, man, that's the pillow, man. That's the pillow right there. Oh, you talking about this right here? Yeah, it looks like something. It looks like barbecue. Yeah, it does, man. It's like the little King Low with the boom boom gun and everything. Yeah. Kate definitely hungry. Yeah, that's a fact. It's barbecue. Where Pete at, man? Pete gotta make you something. You break down the word politics. Poly means many, and ticks are on a dog. Many ticks. That right there is real. That's real right there, Smooth. I feel you on that, man. I'm saying I don't like I said, I don't like getting into none of that stuff, man. It's just, to me, it's a waste of time. Like, definitely be aware, be mindful, but like I said, the media sells fear. You know what I'm saying? Politicians also sell fear. So it's just, that's the way I look at it. Like whatever happens, we're gonna have to deal with it. So it's like, of course we could do protest and all that other stuff, but it's like when you just base your life off of like politics, you get so involved in politics. It's like anything a politician says, you make it just, you know what I'm saying? You put so much energy into what they're saying and why it's wrong and why you don't rock with it and why they're so manipulative. You don't even realize how much energy you're giving it. Now, if you like me personally, I'll sit there and I'm like, okay, all right, Trump said that stupid shit. All right, cool. That's probably not going to go well. And then it doesn't go well. You know what I'm saying? Or like he said that, oh, I know he don't mean that. Something's going to change. And then it changes. But during this time that I give it that much thought and I move on, people will sit there and hold on to it. Like, you know, the whole thing he said about like Iran and all that stuff, how he's going to like destroy them and everything. People are like, oh my goodness, he said he's going to do this. That is crazy. I'm like, he ain't going to do shit. Like, you know, it's just stuff like that. And then, oh, he decided he wasn't going to do it. It's like, yo, you got to look at the clicks, how they're playing in your face. It's like, yo, all these media companies are getting money off of him saying that. And then when he does that, he's also manipulating the stock market. It's just like, yo, it's right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stocks are going down when he says that. Then when he pulls back, stocks go back up. It's just like, yo, what the hell? Gold is going up. You know, the dollar's going down. It's just, it's the whole shit. I'll be laughing at it. It'd be funny to me, man. And then people put so much thought and so much pain and like, you know what I'm saying, energy into it. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Yes, I am hungry. Is your merch still available though? I see your sweatshirts. Yeah, it's still up there. Yeah, it's still up there. I ain't been on the website in a long time. But yeah, it's definitely still up there. I gotta go up there and adjust it. Like I said, I had another brand, one other company I was dealing with, but like I said, for some reason they took my store down. You know, said I violated the terms and conditions, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up getting like 3 shirts out of them. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Dinner at Kate's for everyone. Yeah, man, Kate, yeah. We all gotta go to Germany, man. Go to Germany and go see Kate. For sure. But yeah, the politicians would definitely play in your face. Who ships it out? Do I have the link? I think it's still Teespring. Let me see, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up real quick. Oh, now it's called Spring Launcher. I ain't done this stuff in a minute, y'all. Wow. Blue got me pulling up this old joint, man. It's been a minute. Home. I think they took them all down. I don't even see my store. Hold on. Let me see. Analytics. Yo, I think they... Oh, never mind. It's still here. It's still here. Damn, it's been a minute. Oh, there we go. There it is. How do I get to it, though? My purchases, analytics, integrations. Why won't it take me to my store?
Get away from me, you crumb.
It's in dashboard. Start 3 months trial. Use Adobe Express. What? Where's it at?
Show you what kind of a man you are. You're less than a man.
I don't know why. I can see the store, but I can't.
You're a crumb creep. And I wouldn't take that off nobody.
Can't get to it.
By myself. And when it's over,
all right, Evie, you take it easy. Be safe at work. Appreciate you dropping in as always. Let me go back up here, y'all. My bad.
Put that on camera.
It doesn't come. Now it don't come from me directly. It comes from Teespring. They ship it out. Yeah.
Midnight Ultra.
Lisa, what up? What up, Lisa? What's good? What's good? What's good? Appreciate you dropping in. Where am I at, man? I'm moving too fast for me. Chat moving too fast for me. Hold on. It's a good problem to have, though. Fuck. There we go. I don't know if I would be safe at Kate's. I insulted her too much. Yeah, you probably wouldn't be safe at Kate's. Smooth. Lisa in the building. Might be in for a stab. Oh my goodness! Wow. Shouts to Elsie. I gotta check out that reaction too. I'm in chocolate. I might be in trouble over here. Yeah, man. Cake will be like everybody come through except Smooth. Yo, why is it doing this? Sword drop. Yo, that is crazy, man. Is it listings? Oh, there it is. I just can't go to the, that's crazy. Yeah, Lou, I got it up here, but I can't go to the, for whatever reason, I can't go to my joint, man. It's crazy. I can't go to my store. Log in. What in the world? What are you talking about? Log in. I'm already logged in. Everybody, hit the like button if you haven't. Yeah, y'all hit the like button and everything, man. Smooth said I subbed and liked all y'all videos. Yeah, y'all go show Elsie some love too, man. Show Elsie some love. I'm really struggling. I need to go lay down. All right, bet. No doubt, Lou. You take it easy, Lou. I appreciate you dropping in. I was trying to pull up the link for you, but I'm gonna have to do it another day because this thing right here is all over the place. It's just not. It's not agreeing with me. I guess the website changed. I ain't logged into that website in forever. You know what I'm saying? But definitely get some rest, for real. Like, definitely get some rest. Have a good one. Let us know how you doing too, man. I'll hit you up in the message and everything in the messages. Make sure you're straight. Delay sending you a letter, but as soon as I'm match fit, I'll go to the post office. Chat. So what's your favorite? I sent you a chat. So for real? Oh, for real? What you do? What happened? What'd you send me? You sent me a chat? What are you talking about, Kate? Oh shit! Wow, hold on. I'm over here just scrolling. I ain't even like. That's crazy. Oh, sorry, no recommending. First, I have to read a hip hop book just for fun. You could play your favorite song. I didn't even know you used to put that in the chat. See, I don't even. Man, that's crazy, Kate. These chats don't be popping up. Just for fun, you could play your favorite song. What you mean, like you mean like up here? Play my favorite song up here. I wish I could, man, but I don't be knowing how the copyrights work. Dang. Yeah, y'all definitely go check out Elsie. Elsie's in the Reactors United group too, Huff. So Vocal, like the same one that Vocal's in and all of us are in, we're all in there. I'm going live in a few hours too. Yeah, so Elsie's about to go live in a few hours too. Salute to Elsie, man. That's what I'm saying, Elsie. Yeah, you go live, man. You know what I'm saying? Connect with some cool people, you know. Let them get to know you and everything. So it's like then you could just, you know, you could put out good content and everything, change people's lives. I'm good with no complaints on the road. Positivity, happiness, and wellness. Hope all is well with you, Lisa. Oh, look at Smooth being nice. He's scared of Lisa, that's why. I'm supposed to collab with Vocal. Actually, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do that collab, man. I got one with her too. Hey Huff, man, tell Vocal to release our joint, man. She got our reaction in the vault. Tell Vocal Citizen to let our reaction out the vault. You know what I'm saying? Like Vocal's sitting on some content, man. She definitely sitting on some content. You know, shouts to Huff and Puff Podcast. Shouts to Jesse Cat. Shouts to Vocal Citizen. She definitely sitting on some content though. She got some bangers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, peace to Lou Bad Wolf for sure. But Kate, man, like what so Kate, what were you talking about? Like about like my favorite song and everything. I don't want to let you down and everything. Oh yeah, Lisa, I appreciate the Patreon too. I haven't put nothing up there like in a while, but yeah, I appreciate your Patreon subscription. All God expect found my hand is fractured. Oh man, as well as a broken finger. Gosh, man, that's whack. I'll tell you, I don't know if I'm already a follower. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Elsie. I'm not scared of Lisa. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. You better be scared, man. You know, Lisa ain't playing around with nobody. Short that rocks. Yes, Vocal says to sit on a few clips with you. She is working as fast as her body will allow. Yeah, I know. If I'm over here talking shit. Yeah. Salute the Vocal Citizen, man. Chaos and Red are great energy. You said my favorite song. Just my favorite song in general? It won't be long. I'll remind her again for you. So nah, Huff, you ain't got you. You ain't got you. I'm over here talking shit. You ain't got you. You know what I'm saying? I know she's doing a lot. She's doing like, well, you guys are like doing interviews. Y'all doing a lot of stuff. Y'all got a lot of content. The dope thing about having that much content is if you guys decide to take a break, y'all have a lot. Y'all have unlimited content. So if y'all take a break for like a week or two, you have enough content to upload, edit, and send out. You know what I'm saying? As far as like shorts and everything, y'all got so much content. You could release shorts. You could release all this stuff, you know, while you're chilling. Because that's what I'll be doing. When I ain't got time to get in front of the camera, I'll go through, I start making shorts. I start making clips just from the content I already have from like the live stream and stuff like that. Oh, you can give me your favorite title, your favorite song that I can listen to it. I mean, you could like off rip, you could listen to Nas like I Can. I know I can be what I want to be. Yeah, so it's called I Can. House and Red is a video drop. At least he got a broken hand, no reason to be scared. Oh man, she still got another hand though. She got one broken hand. You know what I'm saying? Sounds some middle class with potting plans using their pot. Oh, you talking about how it happened? Yeah, man, it happened in a really crazy way. David, what's good, man? What's happening? Appreciate you pulling up. What's happening? What's good with you, bro? It's my left hand and one. It's my left hand and I'm right-handed. Yeah, so it says her left hand smooth, so she still got her right hand. Why you put that fist towards David? Yeah, for real, Kate. Yeah, like I Can is a fire song. It's actually the I think I Can is the first song that I let my kids hear by Nas. It's a really impactful song. It was one of my favorites when I was growing up. And it's very informative. And it's pretty much Nas is like talking to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get the youth right and everything. It's an amazing track. I appreciate it though, Kate. For real. I really appreciate the support and the love. Let's move. What up, Dagger? Joke King. Oh yeah, Bad Wolf is a porch up, man. You got that porch up? How'd that joint go? I saw your comment like after the stream was over. I saw like the progress you had and everything. Dang, I gotta go get these kids in a second, yo. I was losing track of time. Who is this? Oh. 3 million. What? I don't know who that is. Shouts to them though. Yeah, for real. Salute to Bad Wolf, man. Salute to Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf is a man's man. They're putting that work in. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Smooth. You sent me like a whole bunch of people I gotta look into. I saw that. Yeah. I went through and I liked them and everything. I gotta listen to those. You send a lot. Send a whole lot. It's gonna keep me busy, for real. I definitely gotta listen to those. I told you I'm trying to like get into like my jazz bag and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get into those soulful sounds. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Good times. Said nod to David. Shouts to David, man. Pulling up and everything. That's the dad joke king right there, man. Smooth. Yeah, Smooth is that dude, man. Shouts to Smooth, man. Shouts to everybody in the chat and everything, man. Y'all make this thing go around, man. Y'all make the community dope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make the YouTube channel pop. You know, much love and respect to y'all, man. But I had to pop up outside, make sure everybody was good. You know, just trying to be there as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? These live streams is, y'all already know, man. It's what I love to do. I love live streaming more, and I like making videos and everything. So it's dope. I feel like it's a more organic vibe. Everybody get to click up, and you never know what's gonna happen. That's what I love about it. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? The relationships you guys have with each other in the chat, like, yo, what's good? I ain't see you in a minute. Yo, what's good, sis? Like, I love stuff like that. It's like really some community type stuff. Appreciate the love, guys. I'm just clocking into my WFH job and show some love here. Nah, we appreciate you, David. We about to cut the stream in a little bit anyways. I told everybody it's gonna be a short one. It's shorter than usual, the stream is, but it's still kind of like a lengthy stream. So guys, now I have to go cook a little bit. I'm so hungry, I will eat my blanket now if I don't get anything to eat. For sure, Kat, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, like the song is called I Can, you know what I'm saying, by Nas. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cake probably gonna be cooking something crazy. For sure, man. Now you got me feeling hungry, especially on this fast that I'm on, man, with this seafood fast, dog. You know, I'll be hungry all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Huff, you already know. Much love, Huff and Puff Podcast. Much love to Vocal Citizen and Jessica Cat, man. Love you guys, man. Love you guys too. Go finish cleaning my kitchen, change, then go live. Bet. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Elsie's live and everything. I'll pull up too as well. I gotta go pick these kids up and everything. And if you're streaming during that time, I'll pull up and everything. You know, say what up, man. Gotta pull up on Elsie, man. So if y'all haven't, man, go make sure you shoot Elsie a sub. Check out her content. She does a lot of Ren content. I was on your page. I see you do other content too. You do other reactions as well, which is dope. That's a good question. Of fish and broccoli and potatoes, I guess. Oh man, she about to go in. I'm just about to eat. I've got sea. Is that sea bream? Oh, what's that? What's sea bream? I don't know what that is. How many hours from now? I think she said a couple hours. Yeah, she said 2 hours. Yeah. So what we talking about? Like probably like, well, I don't know if you're on the east with me, Smooth. So probably like around 3:46, I guess. 3:46, 4 o'clock, if ish. All right, Kate, you take it easy, man. Love you guys, man. Well, it's a dope stream, man. I appreciate you guys coming outside with your boy, man. Glad everybody's doing as good as they can, man. Prayers up for Lou. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she gets better. Well, I ain't gonna say hopefully. She's going to get better and everything. You know, hopefully she's sleeping right now, can get rest. You know, salute to Lisa as well. You know, all my homies in pain right now, man. I hate to see it. But much love to you guys. And you're in PST, word. Okay. We'll definitely see you in a couple of hours, Elsie. I'll definitely be there. You said, so noon for you. All right, got you. Noon for you. All right, bet. We would definitely see you in a little bit, man. So I hope to see y'all again, man, within a few hours on Elsie stream, all right? Y'all take it easy. Take care, fam. That's a fact, yep. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. Keep doing what you love. Keep having fun, and everything will come. I love you guys. I'll let y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe out there, and y'all take care of yourself, all right? Peace.